Hello, and welcome to this episode of Say It Anyway. In this episode, we are going to discuss whether or not yours, and by yours I mean mine because I'm always talking about me, whether or not my hobbies and interests are coping mechanisms. Roxy, is it that I am interested in these things that I do, or is it that I'm trying to cope with my anxiety? Okay, bye. The thing that I wonder is how much of my traveling that I do, how much of all the conversations that I have, how much of the behaviors I do, or if I exercise, or if I go out on dates, or if I talk to people, or if I go get drinks, or if I do something, stay out late, go dancing. How much of it is my interests and how much is coping? Well, from my notes here, it says it's probably mostly coping. No, I mean, like, some of these things are good to do, and they are what life is. Going out with people, communing, eating, having drinks, playing a sport, doing something, spending your time. Yes, these are hobbies, but I've not been doing them because they're fun. I've not been doing them because I'm excited to do them. I've been doing them because I should, right? I should, right? Like, I should. I have to do something. And I just want to be honest about myself, but then also maybe this honesty can help some others recognize patterns in their life. But let's look at the things that we do to relax, or to recreate, or to leave our normal routine, and see if they are actually coping mechanisms at play here, rather than just having hobbies or things to do or spending time with people. And one thing that I do is I always feel like I have to be doing something. I always feel like I have to be doing or going or moving or eating something or drinking something or changing something. A lot of times it's picking at pimples on my face or tweezing the one hair that's between my eyebrows. Whatever it is, I got to be doing. I got to be changing or making something better. And I recognize that these are me coping with anxiety. But even some of the things I like, like exercise should be fun. It should be a time to clear my mind. But I was doing it out of feeling like I need to, or feeling like I'm supposed to. And I want to be honest and say that a lot of my time spent is not spent doing things because I enjoy them. It's because they're coping mechanisms for me. So I'm going to try to do my best to try to do things because I'm enjoying them, and recognize the patterns in my life. Hopefully you recognize the patterns in yours. I'm going to smack this booty. Smack that little booty. Okay. So I really hope you guys, if there's a pattern that's happening in your life, don't judge yourself for recognizing it. Don't judge yourself for recognizing it. Okay? The only reason why you did that pattern in the first place is because you're trying to cope with something. Trying to cope with a difficult situation. Trying to cope with anxiety. Trying to cope with depression. Trying to cope with a tough relationship. You're trying to get by in a world that is not really designed for everybody to do well. That's not how our capitalist society works. Too much competition. So, what I want to say is that Roxy loves you. Okay, she's going away now. And that, it's just, don't be afraid to take a look at what you're going through and what you're doing and how you're spending your time, and assess it. That's what I'm in the process of doing now, and I hope what I get out of this is that I will be doing things for the love of them rather than for the fear of not doing them or the anxiety of being still. Okay, this is a short one. I love you guys. Bye.